Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're going to get a quick message. Well, it might be quick. I'm hoping it's going to be quick. I have been getting messages from Isis and pulled towards using my Isis Oracle and my Egyptian Tarot for y'all to pull through messages. And to be honest, I've been avoiding it. I haven't worked with this deck. I love Isis. She is one of my absolute favorite goddesses. But I haven't worked with her deck much, and I'm really surprised, considering how much I love her and talk with her. So we're gonna pull a message. Just bear with me because I am getting used to these cards. Like I said, I haven't used them. Into the chamber of healing. Healing is the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. We're not going to keep it, but it threw out, so I haven't asked anything yet. So she has a message you might have to do with the healing and entering her divine chamber of healing. Some of y'all might need to go inward. Some of y'all are trying to let go of some things. Things that are dead and gone, but you're still holding on to them energetically. This could be past relationships. It could be past projects. It could be past ideas, dreams, things that no longer serve you, but you're holding on to them. Yeah. Goddess Isis, what can you give me for the collective? Isis, thank you for giving me Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. You know, it's actually, when I was messing with the cards, bringing in the energy and stuff before I hit record, I like to play with the cards to get the energy flowing in them. I like to shuffle when I connect, or I got to play with something. I have Gumby sitting here. You know, I sit there and play with him sometimes. I fidget. But this card came out, actually, when I was shuffling them. And I noticed it and stuff, but I didn't look it up. I had a feeling to, and I should have listened to it. Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. Here, wrap you up in my loving arms. I'm trying to bring in some type of enlightenment too, with that Ankh on top. Protection, enlightenment, guidance. You got Key of Life on the bottom, spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life. And I was just talking about this conch. Ankh. I said conch. That's great, Nicole. So much strength and protection around you right now. I'm going to look up the Mother of Life real quick. Give me just a second. These are in alphabetical order that I did notice. Gone too far. We're in the P's. I need the M's. Mother of Life. There we go. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We know only that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it just feels like we are stuck in a rut or a habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave and open your arms to receive. I was saying about she's open the arms. In this card, that's what I see. It's like her, it's just opening arms. Of course, they're wings, but, you know, it's just like she's just open. That's all I can see is just open. Open your arms. Receive. Yeah, she wants to help you get unstuck. Spinning that up. The key of life. She is such a strong deity too. Can crumble life and can bring it back together. And she wants to spin it the other way for you. Get you unstuck. It's also called to use these. Key of life. She wants to help bring you back to life with the mother of life. Both of these have the key of life and the mother of life. So that she's trying to help you restore your life back to where you're just not floating. You know, you sometimes you get into autopilot almost. It's like, you know, what am I really doing? I get up in the morning and I get dressed and I go to work and I do my job, and then I come home and I see the kids and I sit on the couch and I watch some TV and eat dinner, and then I go to bed, and then I get up in the morning and I do it all over again. You know, you're stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut. Life. Things are about to spin for you. You're about to have that spark, that joy, that excitement back in your life again. Some of y'all do, of course, you know, I was called to use the Egyptian deck for a reason. Isis, y'all are definitely connected with Egypt, whether it's a past life or this life, if you're from Egypt or you have family from Egypt. But whether it's this life or a past life, there's a definite connection to Egypt here. Of course, with me being called to use this deck. Hey, ancestors, spirit guides, Isis, what can you give me for the collective? What does the collective need to know? What is about to change in their life? What can the collective expect to be ignited, to be lit in their life? Sorry about the plane. Right by an airport. Ancestor spirit guides, thank you. What can you give me for the collective? Tarot reader just popped out. What can you give me for the collective? Thank you. What can the collective expect to be changing in their lives? Okay, you are highly ranked in the spiritual world. Jesus descendant, old times. And that would be way back with the Egyptian history. And angels are protecting you. Some of you have angels around you right now. They're protecting you, trying to keep you on track here. And some of you may be tarot readers yourself, or you're interested in doing tarot readings. Just for maybe even for yourself, just to play around and see what kind of message you can get, who you can connect with. Shaman on the bottom. Some of you were tarot readers in your past life. Back in the day when Jesus was still walking the earth. You might not have used cards, though. You're definitely a reader. You're highly ranked in the spiritual world. I want to see something with these. Some of you, your mother is watching over you. Some of you, your mothers have passed. I'm sorry for that. That's a hard one to deal with. Trying to give you the keys to your life. Ancestor Spirit Guide, Isis, what can you fill in for here? What can they expect of this key? What can they expect coming in? Upside down and inside out. I keep hearing that. Some of you, your life might feel like it's being flipped upside down and turned inside out right now. Like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. They're clearing. They're clearing stuff for you. There's stuff that's in your life right now that's not meant to be. Osiris, the god of the underworld, he's clearing out right now. We got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Oh, and there's death underneath the King of Pentacles. Things being taken away. Things being put to rest that no longer serve you. You know, with death. Thoth. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Stability and love is being brought in. I keep getting with the Seven of Swords. I could no longer handle this. It's just, it keeps going through my head. I could no longer handle this. Protection. It almost looks like the falcon is watching over her. Her hands are up. She's worried about those swords up there. And he's watching and he's protecting. And Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Keeping things close. Reaching for the sky. That just went through my head. Ancestor Spirit Guides, what is being put to death for my collective? What is being put to death so that the love and the finances can come through? What is being put to death for them? Oh, you are flipping all over the place. Oh, my deck's going to be all messed up now. Ancestor Spirit Guides, Isis, I wanted to say Osiris. What can my collective expect leaving? Something from the past. 6 of Cups. Past love, past relationships. Holding on to the past. Some of you had a past love that you were holding on to. You wanted it to work so badly that you were willing to give up anything for it. 4 Cups. Yeah. I mean, these cups are upside down. There's no nourishment in them. She's got to try to get her own. Some of y'all, this was a one-sided relationship. I mean, even with death, we have the 2 people down here. They're like bound. They're giving offerings. Ancestors and Spirit Guide, what can you tell me about this relationship? Isis, Osiris, what can you tell me about this past relationship? Thank you. What can you tell me about this past relationship? Oh, you flew all the way over there. Sorry about that. I flew way up underneath my desk. All right, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, the 2 of Cups, the Magician, and the 3 of Swords. You know, it's funny because I'm getting something completely different with this. With this 8 of Swords, the Chariot, the 2 of Cups, the Magician, the 3 of Swords, and then it goes into the 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody is no longer holding themselves back, no longer being defensive, no longer feeling pushed down, and they're ready to go full speed ahead to allow someone to know how much they love them and care for them. They're ready to bring their magic to it. And they're not gonna keep themselves stuck anymore. They're ready to come into balance. Harmony. Somebody's been holding back. Here we go from the 7 of Swords to the 8 of Swords in reverse. That's another way I could look at this with all these cards out here. Somebody's been holding back their finances, their love. They've been keeping themselves stuck, and that's about to change. They're about to go full speed into it. They alchemize their energies. No longer feeling pressed down, no longer feeling stuck. Isis, Osiris, is there anything else? What can they expect once they open up? Once they let down their guard, what can they expect moving forward? Once they let down, thank you, this guard. You have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles. I believe it's going to be hard work. You're going to have to empty out what you thought you knew. With the Moon, you're going to have to go deep within. Find that passion again. For some of you, this is not going to be returned. You're going to go in passionately. You're going to mix your magic together, alchemize how you feel. And you're going to rush in with the Chariot. And the person isn't going to be receptive. And then some of you, you're going to put in the hard work to work on yourselves. You're going to empty out what you thought was love with the Five of Cups. I mean, he's carrying a cow on his back. It's hard. He's trying to put up a pillar. They're doing hard work, both physically and emotionally. And it's going to be unknown to you with this moon. It could go either way. 22 through 12 on the clock. But you're going to go in passionately with this Knight of Wands. Because you finally know what your heart wants. Yeah, the Two of Wands on the bottom. You finally know which way you want to go. Ancestors, thank you. Spirit guides, the High Priestess. Isis, Osiris. Is there anything else? Thank you. Is there anything else? Osiris, Isis, Spirit guides, ancestors that you can give me? Yeah, some of y'all have an inner knowing that this is what you need to do. Because, I mean, even if you go full speed ahead, and you let this person know how you feel, and it's something you've been holding on to for a very long time, and it just eats away with you. You know, you've never spoken this out loud, and it may be way past the time that it's even relevant anymore, but those emotions are still there. And you finally want to tell this person how you feel about them, that you love them, that you've loved them for a very long time, you know, that you've just been scared. You've been not able to open yourself up and allow this person to know. You take a chance, you know, especially if it's been a long time. And with that Six of Cups, this is somebody from the past that you still have feelings for, that you're wanting to finally take a risk and tell them, hey, I love you. I've always loved you. You know, I need you to know that. They may take it well, they may not, you know. For some of you, this person's going to cut you off. It's going to be too much, and they might look at it as a complication. Some of them might be in another relationship by now. But you're feeling guided with this High Priestess to tell them. You're being guided to rush forward and tell them, whoever it is, that you love them, that you want them, you desire them. Even if you don't know how the outcome's going to be with that moon. And it's gonna take a lot of courage and digging deep into your emotions But you do love them. And this is something that's been weighing heavy on you with these three of swords here, three of spades. It's heavy on your mind. And it's just something you got to do, no matter the outcome. Ancestors, spirit guides, thank you. Is there anything else my collective needs to know? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Some of you, this person is going to be extremely ecstatic. They're going to think of it as a gift from the universe. For some of you, this person has loved you for a very long time. Y'all are finally going to come together. A divine union. A soul connection, extremely strong soul connection. Where you just feed each other physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Because you both have enough to give. The love is overwhelming. Yeah. Some of you, it's going to go, I got two different messages here. You know, one of them is, this is going to be an amazing, yes, go forward. They're pushing you for a reason. They want you to tell this person how much you love them and care for them. It's time. It's finally time. You've held on to this long enough. It's time to let it go. And this is going to change your whole entire life. This is going to be the key of life. This is going to be the gift of the mother of life, or the Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be what you need to spin that ankh. Four of Pentacles ended up on the bottom. This is something you have been holding on to and holding for a while. All right, Ancestor Spirit Guides, is there anything else, thank you, that they need to know before I close this out? What else do they need to know before I close this out? Anything? Four of Wands. Stability. Yeah. This is your happily ever after. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. If you've been getting a nudge, Knight of Swords. If you've been getting a nudge to go forward and tell somebody how much you care and love for them, somebody that you have known for a long time, this is somebody from the past, you've known this person for a while, at least a couple years, and you've never told them how you felt. You might be in the same friend group. You need to tell them. You need to let them know the universe is telling you it's time. It's time. This is what's going to get you out of this rut of feeling like every day is the same, like life has no meaning whatsoever. This is what's going to move you forward. You are protected. You're highly ranked in the spiritual world. You have angels around you. One of you, at least, is a Jesus descendant. I mean, that's incredible in itself. Some of you, you're gifted. You could be tarot readers yourself. You have an inner knowing, especially with that High Priestess coming out. You have an inner knowing that this is what you're supposed to do. And like I said, some of you, it's to do so that you can get that emotional release. Some of you, you just need to release these emotions that you've been holding on to for so long, speaking them out to the person to finally release them out of you and put them out there. And if they say they don't feel the same, well, then they don't feel the same. But you at least got those emotions out of you. It sucks, but it removes stuck energy also. It's no longer stuck inside of you, it's now out. And that's going to be a huge release for you. And it's going to be something that's going to be able to move you forward finally, because you have finally got that out. Those are not stuck there anymore. And now you can move forward. You know, it's going to suck that, that person doesn't feel the same way, but everybody goes through that. And it's hard. And you know why? That's hard. But now you can start to work on it. Now you can start to heal. Now you can start to move forward. And you're no longer stuck in the past where you were. Right? And for some of you, you're going to have the complete opposite happen. You're being nudged forward to tell this person how you feel because they feel the same way. They love you. They want to be with you. But neither one of you are making a move. You're both staying guarded, staying, back from each other. But that's with the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's about to change. You're being told to release this heavy burden of holding these emotions, these feelings, to speak your truth, to go forward, to allow them to cups, to know how you feel, express yourself. You're going to be surprised at the magic that happens when you do that. It's going to be like a gift from the universe with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's going to be your Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Your Four of Wands, your stability. The Knight of Wands, speak your truth. Speak your truth. All right, well, I think that's all I have for this one. Although I could go a little deeper. I'm kind of curious on a few things, but I'm already up at like 35 minutes. So I'm going to close this one here. Just know going forward, no matter which way it turns out for you, because like I said, I have two different stories going on here. It's going to be a release. And if it's a release with a no, at least that can spring you forward to another way. You releasing that makes room for when the person, and it's 333 on 3333 on the counter. When you release those emotions, it makes room for somebody else to come in that can actually fill you the way you need to be filled. You know what I mean? You holding on to that past person is keeping a future person from being able to come in and give you what you need. So they want you to release this past person that you're holding on to so tightly because of love. And love is amazing. But they want you to put that love into somebody that's going to reciprocate it. Not a one-sided thing, not where you are so full of love for this person. You may compliment them all the time. You may do things for them all the time. Or you may just sit back and just watch them and send amazing thoughts and feelings to them. There's still an energetic cord that's connected, and they need you to cut it. I'm looking at energy block on my thing right here. You have an energy block. There's the cord's only one way. You're not receiving anything back. And they want you to cut that cord. Say what you need to say. Let this person know. That way it's off of you, off your chest, out of your mind, out of your heart, out of your soul. And it's now out in the ethers, out in the universe. You can get your answer. You can cut that cord. And then somebody else who is actually able to give you what you need, what you want, is going to be able to enter your life. And then you're going to have that connection that you've always longed for with this person. But now you're going to have it with the right person. If that makes any sense. And for the other side of you, you're about to step into your happily ever after. This person you've been waiting on, this person you've been admiring and loving, and I got chills going up my legs. They love you. There is so much, I get tingling on the inside, so much love um, that you're going to be feeling and experiencing. It's going to rock your world. Like, I don't think you understand just how amazing you are going to feel once you open up and tell this person. It's going to be like, whoosh. The energy is just going to go whoosh. And you are just going to be so full of love. It's you're going to feel like you're floating. You literally feel like you're going to be just floating through life in the best way possible. All your cares, your concerns, they're not going to bother you as much because you're full of love. And when you are so full of love, it's really hard for other things to get into that energetic field of yours because nothing can beat love. Literally nothing. There is nothing at a higher frequency than love. And if you fill yourself up with that love, you're going to understand exactly what I mean. Nothing's going to be able to touch you. Nothing. No heavy energies, no people with their words, no work situation. Nothing is going to be able to bother you. You're like, okay, if you say so. It's an amazing feeling. I can literally feel it. It's just like, I'm good. I got everything I need right there. I'm good. But thank you. It's yeah, you're gonna be unstoppable. Y'all gonna be a power couple. I got that to say. It's an amazing feeling. Good luck to you and congratulations, because you're about to go on a hell of a ride, and you're gonna enjoy every single minute of it. All right. And for those of you that, like I said, that have somebody that you need to, yours is coming too. All right. Don't get despaired and stuff just because this particular one may not be the one. Yours is coming. It's coming. Release so that new can come in. All right. Until you release, you can't get it. So, all right. Well, I think this is all I have for you. I enjoyed doing this. It took me a few to get it together here and figure out exactly, but we got it. And just like I said, this is my first time using my Egyptian cards, so I rather much enjoyed it. You'll probably be seeing them again. They've been calling to me. So, all right. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Please like and subscribe. All right. Bye.